This is a journey into self-discovery. This journey offers you self-discovery. It offers you an opportunity really to unleash your power, right? To get closer to your place of identity, right? And also to unleash your unlimited potential. That's what the Abundance Life series is about. Because here's the key: we all go after money, okay? For what we believe money can buy us, okay? The whole reason the world rotates or moves around money, the whole reason people give their life, energy, time, right, resources to pursuing to acquire money. Remember, I teach entrepreneurship, I teach wealth creation principles, I train government and entrepreneurs. So, whether it's a national conversation about economic development or whether it's a personal discussion about business growth and success, this topic matters a whole lot. Okay? So, I'm offering you a journey into self discovery because that is where ultimately the source of everything that you want in your life, all the abundant life you have, is within you, and you get to express that. Okay? You get to create your own reality. Okay. So, that's what this show is about. I also laid the foundation last week. I laid the foundation. I also covered part one of the freedom of expression. That one of the things we all want is freedom of expression. Yes, we want freedom in finances, we all right. But one of the things that would create for you, right, within yourself is the freedom of expression. During part one series, I talked about how we experience the world, okay, how we are formed, what's coming, you observe, you see the world, okay, you right, stimulus, right, touch, taste, feel. As a being, as a human being, we are here to experience and to be experienced, okay. We are here to enjoy our environment, our community, to be in relation with one another, to be in relation with nature, right, to experience the world and for the world to experience us. So you bring in data points, you bring in information on and on, you're experiencing the world, social media, everything, your family, your community, your church. You're experiencing people, places, time, you're experiencing things. They all come into you. I also explained the fact that your mind is how you process what you take in. And from your mind, also, okay, it's the foundation of what you speak out. Okay, it's like a computer: input, process, output. We take data in, we experience the world. Okay, out of our experience, we form opinions, we make decisions, we assert ourselves, we put things out there. Our words, actions, right? Spoken, written form is our place of expression. And we want to be free. We want to be free in the place of expression. It is a fight, it's an internal fight within you. You want to be free. You want to express yourself. You desire to be free in your expression. You need to be free even when it comes to success. For you to be successful as an entrepreneur, listen, this is one of the most important journeys you have to go on. This is why this is incredibly important. If you're not free in expressing yourself, you cannot be wealthy, you cannot be successful to your heart's desire, because listen, your desires must be free. Okay. Listen, if you go on this journey with me, you're going to be changed because you're going to be transformed. Okay. Right? You got the foundation. That's the foundation I've laid. You can access replays at toyinumesiri.academy under the Abundant Life series. We have a bunch of stuff going on in my school. But what you want to do if you're looking for replays of the previous editions, you go to the Abundant Life series. It's a folder, it's a space in my school. Okay. Today is part two. I'm going into part two of freedom of expression. Because I also shared your mind shapes your reality. Right? Listen, your conclusions, everything you conclude in life, your thoughts is how you're experiencing the world. Whatever is in your mind is your place of experiencing the world. That is why when we talk about mindsets, right? This is it. Is that if your mind is set and oriented towards success, you will be successful. Towards abundance, you'll be abundant. I've also shared before, for those who have followed me, is that we are programmed. You've been programmed. Who you are today is functioning as your pre-program. Your conscious, subconscious mind has been programmed through the years, through series of stories you've adopted to govern your life. Right? So, part of this journey is offering you an opportunity to interrogate your stories, to investigate your stories, to put your stories on a microscope, because you might be surprised what you find, the viruses you will find hiding in your operating system. And your job will be to delete them if they are not serving you well. You might also discover some absolute gems, diamonds that you need for your future that you've forgotten, right? The ideas, hopes, and dreams from your past, who you wanted to become, your greatness, your glory, they are hiding, right? But you put it on a back burner, they're no longer in your conscious, they're in your subconscious. So on this journey, you will discover some things you need to delete. You'll discover some things that you'll be like, whoa, I found my treasure. I found my life. I found my dreams. I found my future. I will rescue you. I always say you're your own hero. You're supposed to rescue your hopes, dreams, aspirations so that you can live the life of your dreams. Okay, so again, I'm laying the foundation. I'm going to dive deeper into today's coverage now. Okay, so when you take in data, you take in information, your mind, the mindset, the frame of reference, your value system, your belief system, all of the things you've agreed to become. Who you've agreed to become. I say nature, nurture, culture. The game plan series in my academy covers this as well. You are who you have agreed to become. I always say you're a series of agreements and disagreements, because the world would always police you. The moment, maybe year one, year two, when you're 1 year old or 2 year old, the world will leave you alone. You are all over the place. Okay, they let you be because they say you're a child. But once you're 3, 4, 5, listen, don't do this, don't say that, do this, don't that. Like the policing starts. You've been policed into where you are right now. Okay, you've been policed, you've been programmed. Okay, you are who you've agreed to be. And anytime with new information, if you open your mind, that mind, we say it's mindset. It is set if you have closed mind. But if you have open mind, you can reset it. You can reorient it. You can reshape it. You can unlock things. You can delete things. You can change your ultimate identity when you're ready. But if it is set, and what it is set to is getting you everything you're getting right now, and when you say to yourself, I want more, it means you have to go back and say, okay, what did I used to know that I need to, right? That's why we say unlearn, learn, relearn, all those things. Is that if you don't reshape your mind, if you don't, right? If you don't make it adaptable, if you don't adapt to the world that is changing around you, if you don't change, if you don't grow, if you don't learn more about your internal universe, you'll be set in your ways. And guess what? Your life also is set. Okay? So all you're getting is what you just find yourself repeating the same patterns every single day. Okay, this is what happens. A mind that is set will just be repeating patterns. A mindset will repeat patterns. A mind that is set will repeat patterns. Okay? You find out that last year will be the same as this year. 2 years ago, your years will look the same. Your days will look the same. And your reality will look the same as well. The moment you say you want to change your experience of the world, guess what you have to change? Your mind. The moment you decide that what you are seeing out in the world, that the way you are interpreting the world, that what the world is giving you is not enough for you, guess where this journey starts? Your mind. The world doesn't, listen, do you know the world doesn't change for you? You change for the world you want. The world around you, nobody changes for you. Maybe your spouse, maybe your kids, maybe the people who love you, but at large, your company, the company you're working for doesn't change, your employees, listen, everybody's living their life. Have you noticed? Have you noticed? Everybody in the world is living their life. Okay, here is the key. I'll still do several parts to this because it's so important. You take things in, your mind processes it, arrives at a series of conclusions, arrives at some stories to help govern your life, and guess what? You create the life you concluded. If you say life is beautiful, listen, you create beauty. Beauty comes out of beautiful minds. Wealth comes out of wealthy minds. Success comes out of successful minds. And everything opposite to everything I just said, the mind knows how to create that. So why is this important? Why this is important is that people come to me talking about dreams, hopes, aspirations, businesses that they have to build or they desire to build. Great. But when you engage in conversation, you realize that who they've become cannot give them the life they want. Who you have become, your mind, your skills, your knowledge base, everything that you had today, right? Does it have the capacity to give birth to your dreams? And you start seeing that if you're honest, if people are honest with themselves, the answer will be no. And that's why I always say learn fast. You need to be in pursuit of new knowledge to develop new skills so that you can grow and expand the capacity and unleash your power to pursue all that you want for yourself. Because that journey is what makes you free in your place of expression. Right? Success is you expressing who you've become in your mind. I've talked about money before, and I teach about money. Is that the world doesn't give you, money flows into value until you express to the world that you are valuable. The world doesn't give you what you wish, it gives you who you are. Until you decide within you, listen, my value is my value. Until you express entrepreneurship, you have to express your value. You have to know your value. You have to express your value. You have to sell your value. You have to tell the story of your value. You've got to express your capacity. Out of that is when the world say, oh, this lady has something that can help me. This person can contribute towards my future. Oh, upon that is what the world negotiates with you. The transaction of business is based on value exchange. You want people's money? You better bring your A game to the table. You better bring value to the table. You better express value. You better give value. You better contribute value into the world. So I'm wrapping up today. I'll do another set of series. Let me know what you think and join us at toyinumesiri.academy. Share your thoughts because transformation is available to you, right? And one of the ways you want to transform is not just listening to me. This might be a moment of impact for you, but when it becomes a moment of transformation is when you answer these 3 questions. Okay? listening to me, spending this 15 minutes with me right now, what are you going to decide to continue to do for yourself? Okay? What are you going to stop doing? What are you going to start doing? This is where transformation, this is the birthplace of transformation. Change in behavior, change in thinking, change in action, change in patterns. It will lead to change in patterns and will lead to change in your reality. There's abundance of content in the world. Trust me. Content enough alone, consuming content alone will not change your life. It will not change your reality. In fact, you have to be careful because the more content you consume, you may think you know. Knowing is not enough for you to becoming. I'm talking about journey into self-discovery, becoming the person you're supposed to become to unlock all the opportunities and the desires and unlimited potential that is within you. Your greatness needs that. Your power needs that. Right? Your ambition, the ambition for your life, needs you to awaken, to wake up to this responsibility. Okay. So thank you for joining me on the Abundant Life series. This was part 2 of freedom of expression. And part of freedom of expression is also understanding that within you is the secret to your success, your mind. You're going to nourish your mind. I always talk about luxury mind will create the luxury life. It's not the shoe, it's not the handbag. I always say that the shoes and the handbags and the cars and the luxury, the world of luxury is you actually enjoying the rewards of your past investments. Okay? So, yes, reward yourself with amazing things, but never mistake it as the secret to the success of your future because the investments you make in your mind today will get you the new future you want for tomorrow. And at toyinumesiri.academy, the Entrepreneurs Academy is a 1-year journey into your desired future. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.